Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. My name is Susan Timchak. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'd like to welcome you here. So I am still in the Halloween mode, still playing with some new product from our newly released, let me get to it, ta-da, Holiday Catalog by Stampin' Up! Loving this catalog and loving the Halloween Spooky Night suite that Stampin' Up! Has provided for us. So what I thought I would show you, making some cute little treats, ideas for the Halloween time. Whether you like to give them out to family members or neighbors or friends or trick-or-treaters, your children or whomever. Even people that you work with at the office. Now Stampin' Up! Came out with these really cute treat tubes. They are on page 53 of the Holiday Catalog, and there are 16 of the treat tubes. Oh no, I'm sorry. There are 12, start over. There are 12 plastic tubes and cork stoppers. They're 4 and 8 inches long, 5/8 inches in diameter, and they are food safe, and this is just what they look like. Now, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and you were last year, these may look familiar to you. So what I thought I would do is I would create something really fun to hand out. So here is the idea I came up with, but really it is not my idea. It is found right here in the catalog. And our catalog is a great resource for ideas. Oh, my ears are popping. So let me show you how to create this. I'm using the some of the products from the Spooky Cat stamp sets. I'm also using, of course, the test tubes. What else am I using? Using some of the really pretty trim. There's vintage crochet trim, which is really cute. I'm also incorporating even some pearls with this, and also a brand new punch that just became available. The name of it escapes me right now, but really cute punch. I'm going to do a hole punch and some inks, and well, let's get started. Oh, I need to pop my ears. Oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on. So right off, let's take the cork out of the treat tube, and I have these cute little Skittles. And what I like to do is these little packets, let me snip a little corner off there. So I'm not touching the candy, you might want to wear gloves. Or if you and I did this before with no trouble, but watch, these are probably going to go all over the place. Did I not make that hole large enough? This always happens, you know. You think you have everything all planned out. So I'm just going to and usually some bafoof thing happens. Anyhow, that's what happens with me. Because I don't want to touch the candies. I mean, this probably wouldn't be something that I would do with people that I don't know. Because of the fact that, you know, they might be afraid that, you know, you did something to the candy. It's a scary world these days. But look how cute they are. They fit in there. And almost a whole pack of these Skittles. There's a couple left for me to munch on later on. So we have our test tube done. I have a scrap of Whisper White. I'm going to use the punch to punch out. And I'm going to use just a small hole punch just for the top to punch a little hole in the top. Alright, so let's start with our basic black archival ink pad. And what am I looking for here? I am looking for the long one. Here it is. A piece of something stuck on the back of that. Okay, so I have this long piece. I'm not sure if you can really see that or not, but I'm going to use my acrylic block. Stick that on. So we'll ink this up, and we'll just decorate this cute little tag. Let me turn it this way. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, but sometimes it's a little difficult to stamp these photopolymer unless you're actually like almost right on top of them. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but see, that creates that cute little fringe going along the side. I'm just going to put that over there for now. Next, I want to take these cute little bottles. They're just so darn cute. This whole stamp set is just so cute. I'm having so much fun with it. I'm going to go ahead and stamp those little potion bottles right there. And next, I'm going to now, what it has in this stamp set are little fillers. So let me put this on here. I'll show you what I mean. This is a stamp that will go right over the top. I'm not sure how close I am to center, but see how it colors that right in for you. Just like that. Okay, let's switch over to our pumpkin pie ink. And we will continue to fill in our little bottles. And I did re-ink this. If you watched the other video I did previously, I did add some additional ink to my ink pad, so it is nice and well inked up and juicy and ready for more creativeness. And here's the last one. You could color these in with a marker if you like, but I like the little, well, it's kind of a little blotchy now, but little bubbly things. You do want to make sure after you do re-ink your ink pad to let it set for a little bit, to let that ink kind of go down to the bottom of the ink pad a little bit. So I'm going to ink up this little wording. It says, "Eat at your own risk." Cute, just like that. Alrighty. Now I want to take a little bit of this vintage crochet ribbon. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit that through that little hole. But I also have this black and white striped baker's twine. I'm going to cut myself a piece. Oh, my nose is so itchy all of a sudden. I hope that, now what's that normally mean? You're going to get in a fight? I hope not. The only one I'm going to get in a fight with would be my fur babies, and I hope that's not going to happen. I'm just going to lay that vintage trim there, and I'm going to tie a knot. And again, when I made my little sample, I mean, I just whizzed right through it. I don't know what it is about once this camera gets turned on that things just kind of turn out looking more difficult than they truly are. But it's really quick and simple to make. Okay, so there's my little ribbon. Now I'm going to add a little bit more to it. I'm going to take some of these pearls. Now these are the old style pearls. We have new ones out, and the new ones don't have these strips of pearls. They found a lot of people, you know, they had a hard time because they're all attached and nobody never knew what to do with them. But I'm just going to take these teeny tiny pearls and I'm just going to place them over the top of these little, what looks like bubbles coming out of these spooky little bottles here. Alright, just like that. And I have my little, well, I could use these little tiny dimensionals, but you know what? I think I'm just going to stick with glue dots for this. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to take my little tag to my glue dots. I'm going to put a couple of them on there and bring in my little test tube and stick that right on there. And there we go. We have cute little treat test tubes to give out to holiday members or friends or kiddos, or they're just a great treat for anyone. And don't forget, these little test tubes can be used for more than just candy. You can put all sorts of things in here. You can use the little tubes with the coffee, you know, those little instant coffee things. I don't know, you could put in a variety of things that, to fill them with. You don't have to necessarily fill them with candy, but I just think they're so darn cute. So anyhow, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this quick little treat. Go ahead and make some yourself, and be sure to check out my online store for upcoming events I have planned. And if there's any of these products you wish to order, you can order them right online through stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net. Thanks so much for joining me today, everyone. We'll see you all again real soon. Bye for now.